Hi, everyone. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. We're going to wait like 1 or 2 more minutes to let everybody join, and we will start shortly. All right, we're going to go ahead and get things started. Welcome again, and thank you for joining us this evening for our 10th webinar in the Online Success Series, Exploring Your Study Away Opportunities. This is our 10th webinar. We've hit double digits, so that's so exciting. And what a great webinar we have tonight. We have so much information to share with you. I am Janessa Guzman. I'm a Senior Success Coach here at FIU Online. And I'm joined by Jamie Perez from the National Student Exchange Program and Rosa Fuste from the Education Abroad Program, who we'll hear from in a few minutes. But before we do kick things off, just wanted to give you a few housekeeping rules. The webinar is being recorded and it will be shared with you via email within the next few days. So you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. There is a Q&A feature down below, and we have a team of success coach behind the scenes waiting to answer any questions that you have. So go ahead and put them there. Just a reminder, no personal information. If you do have anything that is personal, you can connect with your success coach and they will definitely help you out then. And if you are here for extra credit, which we know that's not the only reason you're here, but if you are, your professor will receive a copy of tonight's attendance and your Panther Connect will be updated shortly as well. Next slide. So whether this is your first webinar or your 10th, we just wanted to give a little recap of what the Success Coach team here at FIU Online does. We are basically an additional layer of support for you throughout your educational journey. So whether it's your first semester, your fifth, we know everyone's educational journey is different. So we do offer personalized support catered to you as an individual. How we do this is basically really getting to know you on an individual kind of level and helping you kind of connect to any resources that you may not know that are available to you or may need, as well as bridging any gaps that there are. We help goal settings, no matter how big or small, inside or outside of the classroom. We're also your motivation and accountability partner, and we help coach you through course-related struggles. You do have an academic advisor still, and they're here, or they're there for registration questions, what courses to take, degree requirements, how to graduate, but we just form a big network here to support you. Next slide. And this is the face behind the names. You may have heard from some of us before, seen our emails. There's Jackie, myself, Nahum, and Sarah, and Tim, Mika, and Natalie. We do all handle different programs and subplans. And if you happen to be under one of the programs that's under Rory right now, you'll be hearing from one of the success coaches soon. So if you don't know who your success coach is, you'll have these slides at the end, so you can go ahead and take a look, or our contact information will be on the last slide. And just to kind of touch upon and expand a little bit about how we offer those personalized supports to you, we do this by getting to know you in different topics or what we call focus areas that we know can hinder or have an effect on your success as a student. So whether that's finances. How do you pay for classes? What does that look like for you? How do you manage your time? Do you have other things going on? Work, school, family, whatever the case may be, that kind of divides your time. Health and wellness, what does that look like for you? We'll have kind of honest conversations to get a holistic picture of you as a student so we can help provide the best support possible for you to get to that end goal. So enough about us. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to Jamie and Rosa, who will speak a little bit about the study away opportunities here at FIU.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're very excited to have such a great turnout and very grateful to this team for inviting us and allowing us to share our exciting opportunities. My name is Jamie Perez. I've been at FIU for many, many years. I did a study away program myself, and that opened up the opportunities and visions for my future in many different ways. And so I am here working with the world of study away and hopefully work with you as well, and getting you somewhere exciting and enhancing your academic career. So I've been the director for NSC for over 15 years, maybe, for a long time. So National Student Exchange is what I oversee. And my colleague here, Rosa, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rosa Fuste, and I'm the Associate Director for Education Abroad, and I work very close with Jamie to be able to let the students know and inform them of the many opportunities they have to study away and abroad. So we collaborate in a lot of presentations, orientations, whether you are a first incoming student, first year, or transfer, or upperclassmen, you have the opportunities there for you. Next slide.
All right, so to begin, we like to explain what are the differences between our programs. We do offer different services. Our offices are very friendly neighbors, and like Rosa said, we do a lot of joint recruitment, a lot of joint student events and programming. So to begin, the National Student Exchange Program kind of focuses on exchange opportunities within the US and Canada. So if you look at it that way here, within the US and Canada, including some of the districts of the US, like Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, we have over 180 partners that are within the US and Canada. And we exchange students to and from each other so that our students can have that opportunity up to 1 year. So we're going to talk more about that. Now, if you kind of hop over and leave the US and Canada, everything else will kind of fall under education abroad. So education abroad is more, within other countries, and I'll let Rosa enhance if she wants in that slide, but that's kind of the idea. If you get that idea, you understand where and how you can go on exchange. So the National Student Exchange allows our FIU student to really go up to 1 academic year to one of our partners, whether it's in the US or Canada. If 1 year is too much, then the student can certainly choose to do 1 single semester. So the student can go in the fall semester or the spring semester. Summer is available in some of the institutions that we have as our partners. I would say summer is not the most popular choice in this program. It's mostly for fall and spring semester. Okay, now, like I mentioned earlier, we do have some of the districts that are part of the US. So all of it applies. Again, we have over 180 partners, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll be an expert on how to find out who's a partner and where you can go on the exchange. Next slide. So at this moment, I really like to kind of pause for a minute and talk to students on why students do an exchange. How can an exchange enhance you? You see here many reasons why students have done an exchange, but I like to mention that, an exchange like this can be your platform. It's a puzzle that you're building for yourself and for your career. So really enhancing you as an individual, perhaps is your first time away from home and living on your own, maybe even cooking for yourself for the first time. Or perhaps it's a dream to study and live in a certain location in Hawaii or New York or Alaska, or you're looking into graduate school options. It's a nice way of testing your future in a platform like this and really investigating if, moving outside of the state or moving to another country for grad school would be the right fit for you. So always stop and think, how can this program serve you as your vehicle of enhancing you as an individual or your career or your academic path? Next slide. So here we have a few testimonials of our students. We're going to show a few so you can kind of hear their feedback.
Sorry, y'all. Give us 1 second. We're going to try to get this worked. So if it's okay with you, Jamie, we're going to skip this really quick. We'll come back to it once we get the audio working, okay?
Sure, no problem. And as I said, the videos, they're literally student testimonials on, why they did an exchange and how it enhanced them. Some testimonials are very individual for the person. Some are academic based. And you'll see when you hear the videos. If not, I know we're going to send you this presentation and you'll have access to see it as well. So the heart of our program, this is it. The reason why we've had this program at FIU since 1990 and why we value this so much, we really want our students to have an out-of-state experience without having to pay the out-of-state tuition. So this is the heart of our program and the tuition agreement that we have established. So you get to select which of the two types of tuitions is best for you. You can select one of two here. Host payment means a student will select to choose to pay the in-state tuition to the host campus. That would be an example that I do send you to study in Hawaii or Alaska, like the pictures here. And you would pay directly to those schools at in-state cost, although you're not a resident of the state. So that is a nice cost savings and letting you go out of state without having to pay the out-of-state tuition. The second option is your home payment. So the home payment option means that you continue to pay your normal tuition to your home school, which is FIU, while you're physically attending our partner schools, whether it's Alaska, Hawaii, Wisconsin, New York, wherever we send you. So you get to select which of the two is most affordable and which of the two fits your financial budget the best. There isn't a set formula for everyone. So you have the nice opportunity to have that flexibility and really build this exchange puzzle for yourself on where you want to go and how you want to pay. Next.
We're going to try to jump back really quick to the testimonial, make sure it's working, okay?
Okay.
The National Student Exchange Program, or NSC, provides opportunities for FIU students to study up to 1 year at another NSC member college or university. NSC locations encompass nearly 170 institutions in the United States, Canada, Guam, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
It was my dream to attend the University of Hawaii when I graduated high school. However, I could not afford the out-of-state tuition. The NSC program allowed me to exchange at the University of Hawaii for 1 year, while paying my normal tuition to FIU. Even better, I was able to continue receiving my Florida Bright Futures Award. It was the best decision I ever made.
An eligible student must be enrolled full-time at FIU and meet a minimum GPA requirement. Students must also be in good standing with the university.
I was born and raised in Miami. The NSC program allowed me to live away from home for the first time. I learned a lot about myself. I gained independence from my family, I adapted a new sense of responsibility, and most importantly, I gained the courage to try new things in life on my own.
The NSC program has helped our students better define their academic and career objectives by investigating graduate school options and seeking future employment prospects during their exchange. Research and internship opportunities are very popular options.
Thank you. So financial resources, if you do receive federal financial aid, if you do receive Bright Futures from the state of Florida, if you have FIU scholarships, all of those you get to keep while you're on exchange. Regardless if you're paying the home tuition or the host campus tuition, those awards are yours, and we continue to disperse that and award it through FIU since we are your home school. So that those monies stay with you. And we do send that through direct deposit if you have your direct deposit set up through your MyFIU account. Now, you do have to be eligible for most all study away programs. They're all academic based. So these are the requirements. We do look for students full-time enrollment, at least a 2.8 GPA, and be in good standing with the university. We do have an application process. We typically start recruiting a year ahead of time. So now, late February is typically the priority deadline for the next school year. So now in October, we start recruiting for next school year. So we'll start recruiting for fall 25, spring 26. I have to think of that. It's confusing right now. But yes, in October is our priority recruitment time, and we'll recruit through February of 2025. And that is for next school year, those students that want to go away for fall 2025, spring 2026. Okay, we do continue accepting through the year. That does not mean we close after our priority deadline. We do accept at least 80% of our schools are still available after priority deadline. We do place students directly based on availability. So some schools are more popular, some schools are more competitive.